Get ready to discover an amazing TradingView indicator that has the power to predict the future. In this video, I'll show you how to use this super accurate indicator, and I'll explain which other indicators to combine it with. And by the end of this video, I'll backtest this trading strategy 100 times and show you what results you can expect. So we are currently looking at a 5-minute chart of Ethereum USDT. Now let's add all necessary indicators to our chart. Let's start by adding the most important indicator first, which is called the Echo Forecast. We will be using this one by LuxAlgo, so left-click it once. This indicator consists of 4 parts. The first part is the total evaluation window, which consists of gray and green backgrounds. The second part is the most similar segment within total evaluation window, which is the green area by itself. The third part is the forecast window, which is this orange-colored area. And the fourth part is the forecast, or the prediction itself. Let me now show you how it works on practice. So, the indicator takes data from the orange segment, which is the forecast window. Then, the indicator compares this data with the price movement in total evaluation window, which is the gray area and the green area. And lastly, based on this comparison, the indicator makes a future price prediction. So, let's see if the indicator is correct. The prediction was correct, and we made a profitable long trade with just one indicator. However, relying solely on this indicator is not recommended for effective trading because we need additional information about the market volume and the market trend direction. And that's why we will add an additional technical indicator to our chart. The second indicator is called SSL Hybrid. We will be using this very first one by Mickle00, so left-click it once. This indicator adds a lot of stuff to our chart, but we are only interested in the trend line which this indicator creates, so let's disable the rest. For this indicator, we need to make these modifications. By combining these two indicators, we can create a very effective trading strategy. If we want to enter a long trade, we must wait for both of our indicators to confirm a bullish prediction of the market. So first, the price must be touching the top of the forecast window, and the forecast line, which is the prediction, must be pointing upwards, indicating that the uptrend is likely to continue. And second, our SSL hybrid must confirm that we are in an uptrend, so both our trend line, as well as our candles, must be blue colored. Now that both of our conditions are met, we can enter a long trade. For this trading strategy, it is recommended to set your stop loss to recent swing low level, and your take profit to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. If you want to enter a short trade, you need to follow a different set of rules. First of all, the price must be touching the bottom of forecast window, and the prediction must be aiming downwards. And second of all, both the trend line, as well as all candles, must be red colored, signaling that we are in a downtrend. In short trades, we will set our stop loss to recent swing high. And the risk to reward ratio will remain the same, so 1.5. This strategy works great, but we are still missing some kind of volume indicator that will confirm that there is either a strong buying pressure in the market or a strong selling pressure. So for the last time, open your indicators tab and let's add our third and final indicator, which is called volume oscillator. This indicator works perfectly well with its default settings, so we won't be making any adjustments. This is our third and final indicator, and when we combine it with our previous 2 technical indicators, we create an extremely accurate trading strategy. If you want to make a lot of money using this trading strategy, you first need to understand what conditions have to be fulfilled. So, let's go over 3 conditions that have to be met before we can enter a long trade. First, the price must be touching the top of the forecast window. This is the most important signal in the whole strategy because it revolves around our core indicator, which is the Echo Forecast indicator. When the price action touches the top of the forecast window, we know that we are in a bullish market and that the price will go even higher, which will always be displayed in our price forecast. Second, our SSL hybrid indicator must confirm a market uptrend. We can check this condition by looking at our trend line, which will be blue colored if the market is in an uptrend, or red colored if the market is in a downtrend. We can also check our candles, which will also be blue colored if the market's direction is bullish, or red colored if we're in bearish market. And lastly, the blue line in the volume oscillator indicator must be above the 0 level line, indicating that there is a sufficient volume in the market. Now with all 3 conditions met, we can confidently enter a long trade. As always, we will set our stop loss to recent swing low, and our take profit to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Let's test this trading strategy in a real-time market. So, the price is touching the top of our forecast window. Next, we can see that our trend line is blue colored, signaling that we are in an uptrend. So far, 2 of our 3 conditions are met. Finally, we will check our volume oscillator to see if the blue line is above the 0 level line. It is, which means that all 3 bullish conditions are met, so we can enter a long trade. Here's another long trade example. As you can see, the price is touching the top of our forecast window, which is our first condition. Our second condition says that we must be in an uptrend. Both the trend line, as well as our candles, are blue colored, signaling that we are in an uptrend. And lastly, we must check our volume oscillator indicator for our third and final condition, which is that the volume line must be above the 0 line, signaling that there is a sufficient volume in the market. All 3 conditions are met, so we will enter a long trade. As always, we will follow our standard risk management. Same conditions apply for entering short trades, but in reversed. So first, we will wait for our price to touch the bottom of our forecast window. Also, make sure that the prediction is aiming downwards before going any further. Second, the trend line, as well as our candlesticks, must be red colored. This signals that we are in market downtrend, which is our second bearish signal. And lastly, the blue line in the volume oscillator indicator must be above the 0 line, just like in our long trade strategy. Now, with all conditions met, we can enter a short trade. We will set our stop loss to recent swing high and our take profit to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. So let's see how it goes. Now let's see how this short strategy performs in a real-time market. The first condition says that the price must be touching the bottom of our forecast window. The second condition says that the trend line, as well as our candlesticks, must be red colored, signaling that we are in a downtrend. And for our final condition, we must look into our volume oscillator and check if the blue line is above the 0 level line. Everything checks out, so we can enter a short trade. After 100 trades, I can finally show you what results I've achieved. Out of all 100 trades, this strategy was profitable 81 times, which makes this a 81% win rate trading strategy. With our initial account size set to $1,000, we grew our account by 646%, which is about $6,466. Our profit factor is 6.39, and Trader Edge gives our strategy score of 96 out of 100, which means that this trading strategy is insanely accurate as well as insanely profitable. The website I'm using for backtesting is called Trader Edge, and it's a top backtesting tool with a range of helpful features, including an indicator leaderboard, strategy leaderboard, position calculator, and many more. They also offer accurate trading strategies that can be downloaded and used on all markets. You can sign up for a 7-day free trial using the link in the video description. Also, make sure to check out my other trading strategies as well, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.